Hello, everybody. My name is Prunk, and today we got some reveals. Some really big reveals. We got set 2 coming out, Rise of the Floodborn. Let's talk about it because this is already changing the game quite a bit, in my opinion. So we're gonna go over everything, everything that's been revealed on their official website, at least, and let's check it out. So on the website, we have our Disney Rise of the Voidborn Illuminator Trove. This is basically the exact same thing as our gift box that we got in our first set. So I'm happy that they're kind of keeping with that theme. What I'm actually pretty excited about is we are going to be getting 2 more structure decks. Or starter decks, I should specify. We're getting Amber and Sapphire and Amethyst and Steel. So I have no idea how these are going to kind of play out, but more starter decks is cool with me. Getting everybody a nice extra pack of cards. I feel like there's already going to be some pretty big power creep coming in these sets, so I'm hoping that it's relatively balanced. But based on one of the cards I saw, I don't feel like that's really the case. So let's check out. We're going to be getting in our starter decks to play Disney Lorcana. Each player will need a deck of 60 cards. Ready to play starter decks contain pre-constructed decks with specific cards. If you're new to trading card games, you may want to experience the game with a decks designed and tested by Team Lorcana. This is a good place to start. I agree. Starter decks are always great in any game that you're going to try out because it's going to give you a very specific experience designed by people who want you to have that experience, and it will kind of help you bring into plays and learn the game a lot better. So chances are you're probably not. This isn't going to be your first starter deck though, in most cases. But if it is, you're always going to want to go with the latest starter decks because they're probably going to be the most powerful. We are getting our new packs. Each booster pack still contains 6 commons, 3 uncommons, 2 rares, super rares, or legendary cards, and we always get a random foil card of anything. That's not changing, but I am liking the pack art already. So this is already telling. Is that Mulan? I don't know who that middle person is. But the Queen of Hearts, my mom actually did a Queen of Hearts outfit for. We had an Alice in Wonderland themed birthday party for my little sister once. She did a great Queen of Hearts impression. I'll have to find a picture, but you're probably not going to see it. But anyway, she did great. And we got Beast again too, so that's kind of telling on what we might see. As far as our gift set goes, I can't quite zoom. Can I zoom in more? Yeah, let's zoom all the way, and let's see if I can read any of these cards to kind of give us a little bit more of an idea. We got a Genie card. I can't make out any of this really. We got Mickey Mouse. We got Elsa again. That's a weird art looking for Elsa, but it's got Challenger, it looks like. So that'll be interesting. Another purple inkable Elsa, but that art is neat. That can't be official art. If that's the official art, that's interesting. We got another Stitch. Oh, it's the same Stitch. 4/6. I think these are the same cards. Aw, that's misleading. Okay, so those are not new. I was hoping that we'd be able to see. What is that 1/6 Mickey though? A lot of these cards are the same thing, but I don't recognize that Mickey card. Is there a 1/6 Mickey Mouse currently? It's not being played. But that is what we're getting ready for a Magical Legacy 100 Collection Edition 10. This is going to include 6 foil cards illustrated by Disney animators, 4 Rise of the Floodborn booster packs with 12 additional game cards in each. So just another gift set altogether that we're getting, and it's so celebrating the 100 collections. Like I guess it's just for the new. I guess why are we calling it the 100 Collections Edition? Just first century. Okay, that's that's fine. Whatever. But we're getting the Illuminator Trove too. So the main thing behind this is you get a storage box, you get 2 deck boxes, you get 8 booster packs, 15 game tokens, and 1 player guide. Um, I didn't like. I guess the deck boxes are going to be kind of nice. So it's a nice little package in comparison. Let's see. We're going what 6 foil cards. So it is purely just 4 packs. Those are so there's going to be 2 packages like this. That's interesting. I like that. I mean, more product is always good. There's no way like I'm totally fine with it. Just get it out and get it available. And it's basically you buy that and get the specialty cards, which looks like they're just 6 designed cards, which I personally am not crazy about the art. If that's the art, I thought that was gonna be concept art, but okay. But you do get 4 packs as well. So depending on the price of that, if it's $30, that's pretty fair. But I wouldn't really want to spend more than $30 on that, especially if those arts are specifically for last set. Just might not be worth it more than 30. But the ultimate choice, Illuminator's Trove. We talked about this. You get the storage box, which is nice a lot. If you can get that, this is probably one of the best things to kind of just help store cards. Currently, I'm using just a brown box for my commons, or I actually have an old Magic thing. Uh, that's that's where I'm storing my cards at the moment. But otherwise, yeah, not too much. So that's kind of what we're getting ready to expect. Let's kind of get our first look at it. And so this first look, introducing Disney Lorcana TCG's second set. Lumineers, we're excited to share the next set of Disney's release, Floodborn, Rise of the Floodborn. This set dips into inky origins of Floodborn Glimmers. The 6 magical inks, Amber, Amethyst, Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, and Steel, were released in a mixed-up, chaotic form, resulting in mysterious flood, which damaged the Great Illuminary. When Storyborn or Dreamborn Glimmers encounter this mixed ink, they surge with a power that changes them, transforming them into Floodborn Glimmers as the magical ink poured out of the Illuminary. Treasured lore went with it, including King Triton's powerful trident. Okay. As far as these cards go, we have the Queen. Shift to pay 2. Uh, you may play this on top of any of the cards that are the Queen, which there's a decent amount, and I'm sure there'll probably be. I don't know if there's any low-cost Queens, but we'll probably see them in this set most likely. Who is the fairest? Whenever this character quests, chosen opposing character gets -4 attack this turn, and chosen character gets +4 attack. So pretty decent. Nothing too crazy over the powered for like power creep wise. It can definitely be splashed into aggro pretty well, so you can make some more favorable trades. So I think that's a really good card. We'll have to see how it plays out and when released, but I would actually consider if whatever the lower shift like basic queen is coming out, it probably will be a good alternative just to kind of get that combo. I'm going to say Belle for the last, but we're going to go Gaston, Intellectual Powerhouse. I love this art. I like the idea behind it. This is a cool, unique one. He has a shift 4. You may pay 4 to play this on top of one of your Gastons. And he has Developed Brain. When you play this character, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may put one of them in your hand, the rest in the bottom of the deck in any order. This is a really cool card. He is inking or questing for 3. I like this card a lot. It's definitely some power creep, but it doesn't feel crazy overwhelming yet. I like it a lot. It's a really cool card. And then let's go to Belle. I thought this card was fake. This card should not exist yet. This is changing green hard. Belle is the hidden archer is shift 3, so you can basically play this on turn 3 if you have another weaker Belle on the field. And I'm hoping there's not another weaker green Belle anywhere. But you have Thorny Arrows. Whenever this character is challenged, the challenging character player discards all their cards in their hand. Whenever this character is challenged, the challenging character player discards all cards in their hand. She quests for 3, guys. She's a 3/3 stat line. I mean, she dies to smash, but you're not dealing with this card till turn 5 in most other decks. So if you're not playing Steel, then this card just runs rampant and is way too strong. This should not like Flynn as a 2. Let's compare this to Flynn. Flynn is a 2-cost 1/2 that quests for 2, and when you attack him, you're discarding a card. So most players are going to end up discarding a card to out Flynn, or use cannons, which is still -1. So it's the same thing. This is forcing your opponent to discard their entire hand to deal with a 3/3. That is not cool. That is not fair. Green is getting a big power bump. I'm playing the greens, so this is automatically going into my deck. But man, this is insane power creep. If this stat line was maybe a 2/2, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, that's easier to deal with. But the fact that you're forcing your opponent to discard their entire hand, you're probably gonna like. This is just such a hard card to deal with. And for 3 ink and getting it out on turn 3, I don't feel like it's a fair card whatsoever, but that's just me. As far as some of these other cards, we finally get our Winnie the Pooh, and oh my god, it's Honey Wizard, but come on, that's Honey Warlock Pooh. That is not a wizard. That's a warlock poo. Uh, I am disappointed that this cool of an artwork card and this cool of a concept is a vanilla. He always felt a kinship with Honey. They were both golden and sweet, and likely to end up in sticky situations. It is a 2/5/5 vanilla. I don't want this to be a vanilla. Dude, just give this some kind of effect. This is such a cool artwork. I want to play Evil Wizard Honey Winnie the Pooh, and you're taking that away from me, and that's upsetting. 5 ink, 5/5, 2 lore. I want to play this card, but I still wouldn't. Tiana, I like Tiana. Princess and the Frog, I actually have a good relationship with, but I'm not happy about the resist aspect. Resist +2. Damage dealt to this character is reduced by 2. So, Cannons does shit. Um, Grab Your Swords does nothing. Attacking into this has to be you can't just automatically kill this. Rafiki, if you're attacking the as it stands right now, Rafiki does 1 damage to this. Um, it's a extremely strong 4-drop. Like you basically just need a card that says banish. Uh, red will deal with it pretty easily, but and blue can deal with it pretty easily. I think the resist keyword is a mistake this early on. I can imagine it coming out now, but resist 2. I understand maybe resist 1 in terms of balance complaints, but resist 2, the game is not balanced this way yet. So there's got to be some stuff that counters resistance, I guess. Or maybe we just start playing some of those attack cards that are in the reds, like red decks. Maybe some of those things that are just the support cards do get better now, which is probably the goal. To try and play more support cards, so that way you can just force it. Because currently support cards don't really do much. But maybe we do need to start shifting to support cards or things that will boost their attack, and maybe that's what the game wants. It's interesting, but currently, from what I understand from official rules, there's no side decking. So I'm really curious on how this is going to play out. But fan favorite. So Disney Lorcana features more than 200 cards with brand new artwork. Fan favorites like Winnie the Pooh, Tiana appears for the first time, while 6 additional Disney stories join the game's lineup. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Pinocchio, Zootopia. It was surprising. I didn't expect to see this for a while. The Great Mouse Detective. We kind of have that with Mickey. The Jungle Book. I think that's fair. I'm happy for that. And Raya and the Last Dragon. I'm actually not familiar with that one. So cool. It's nice to see some diversity. I did not expect Zootopia. I didn't expect that for a while, but hey, cool. I'm kind of curious on what some of these will do. Snow White, I can imagine as being red. Pinocchio, I feel green. Zootopia, probably yellow. I'm just imagining a lot of small animals and aggro. Great Mouse Detective is probably blue. Green Jungle Book, I would say, is either green or steel. Raya and the Last Dragon, whatever is left, purple. So something along those lines. That's just my rough idea guesses. So who knows? Other than that, we got Cinderella. We have this new card right here. Shift 5, play on top of Cinderella. Resist 2. Whenever you play a song, this character may challenge ready this turn. I'm terrified of these resist cards. These are, I feel like, really, really strong. My red deck won't really have much of an issue, but hey, it is what it is. Resist keyword indicates how much additional damage characters may be able to withstand. For example, resist +2 on a character would mean that any damage dealt to them is reduced by 2. Easy enough to understand. Other than that, we kind of talked about the products. We talked about the boosters. We got some new arts and deck boxes. That Pooh mat is so dope. I like it a lot. I'm going to be hunting for that. But additionally, there's one more surprise joining these products in celebration of Disney's 100th anniversary, and that is this alternate art box that we just talked about in the last one. Oh, cool! We have actually better looks on them. So this Mickey Mouse, whenever your character quests, pay 3. You may pay 3 for the next character you play this turn. That's cool. I think that's a new card. I don't think that's. Do I have? Is there a 1/6 Mickey? That's a new card, right? Yeah, that's a new card. Okay. So that's a new card. But otherwise, the 4/6 Stitch is the same. Maleficent's the same. Maui's the same. Genie looks yeah, Genie's the same, and Elsa. That is a new Elsa card. So interesting art. I'm not a big fan of it personally. I like that. It looks like a beginning artist trying to draw it. Maybe, and that's probably what they're going for. But if I'm expecting Disney artwork, I kind of imagine it Disney style artwork, you know. So it's really cool. You get a good box, and we kind of talked about it. You get packs in there as well. So that is the current Lorcana news that we got. Let me know what you think about these new cards. I think the belt card is broken, and I think Resist 2 is way too strong this early. I think it should be a Resist 1. But those are my opinions. We have no idea what other cards are coming in the set. Is the meta going to change to focus on support cards to kind of out these characters? Do you think just out instant destruction is what you're going to need to play now? Is green and red going to be powerful because of that kind of stuff? Blue, maybe the just stacking inkwell. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this and you want to find out more news or just want to look at some fun deck builds. I'm working on a few now. Thank you so much.